Hey folks, with proper planning and routing, I've managed to get a character from level 10 to 60 in only 4 hours, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I did it. In case you weren't already aware, a buff called Winds of Wisdom is currently active on retail World of Warcraft, and it grants you 50% increased experience from all sources. Blizzard has said that this buff will remain active until November 15th, which is when the second phase of the Dragonflight Pre-Patch will begin. In addition to Evokers, Elemental Invasions, and Ultimon, Chromie Time will be getting a revamp on the 15th. This includes a massive nerf to the experience required in order to level up to 60, but more importantly, it also boosts the cap of Chromie Time leveling up to 60. This means that you're no longer forced to complete the final 10 levels in the Shadowlands. When it comes to optimizing your leveling, this is a complete game changer, and as a result, I've gotten many questions from people wondering whether they should level now with the Winds of Wisdom buff, or wait until the Chromie Time rework goes live. The answer is a bit of both. As previously mentioned, the patch on November 15th will massively nerf XP requirements for levels 10 to 60, but it's not a flat reduction applied to all levels. While the first half of the leveling process will remain mostly unchanged, the latter half received a nerf of almost 60%. After checking each level and doing a bit of math, we can find that level 38 is the exact point at which Dragonflight Chromie Time technically becomes more efficient than Winds of Wisdom. That being said, the difference at this point is so marginal that it likely accounts for no more than a few seconds of time saved. That being said, I still wanted to see how much of a difference leveling now versus leveling in the pre-patch would be, so I got a character up to level 40 and then copied it over to the beta. From here, I did a completely identical run on live servers and beta servers, as the latter already has the Chromie Time rework enabled. For levels 40 to 50, the difference was definitely noticeable, but it wasn't significant. On live servers, it took me around an hour and a half to reach level 50, whereas I managed to do the same thing on the beta in only 1 hour. However, 50 to 60 is where the difference between live servers and beta became staggering. For my live run, I was forced to trudge through Threads of Fate, which, despite what many people may think, is actually extremely inefficient compared to leveling in most other expansions. Even with the 50% buff from Winds of Wisdom, it took me almost 3 additional hours to reach level 60. On the beta, however, I leveled from 50 to 60 in only 45 minutes, which makes the total time difference over 2 hours. As you can probably tell, it's ultimately way more efficient to level from 40 to 60 after November 15th. And on screen now, you can see a comparison of the expected leveling times for Winds of Wisdom, Dragonflight Chromie Time, and the combined best times from both. Of course, while this method will be more effective no matter how you plan on leveling, if you want to match my time of 4 hours, you'll need to make sure that you're following along with my optimal leveling guide. You can find my current 10 to 50 and 50 to 60 guides on screen now, and I'll have new ones posted when the rework happens on the 15th. I'll also be streaming a full 10 to 60 run on the beta tomorrow, Saturday the 22nd at noon EST, so make sure to tune in if you want to get an early look at the updated route.